Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the Common Sense Crypto channel. As with you always, this is Rich doing another video today on XLM. But before I get started, please click the like and subscribe button as it helps this channel grow very quickly. So I did a video today on each of the X's, XLM, XDC, XRP, because I believe things are going to start moving very quick as far as CBDCs, even in the United States. And I just wanted to bring to light how fast these currencies can move, these cryptos can move to the upside. And a lot of people are going to miss out. In my opinion, if you hold XRP, you should be holding XLM. And the same for XLM holders. They should also hold XRP and maybe some XDC. Because these are all going to play an important part of the new financial system. So let's continue. Why the price of XLM will go up: enhanced demand for the Lumen, reduced circulating supply due to all transactions being tokenized by XLM on the Stellar network. Yeah, it's that simple. In other words, there is massive utility and there are unlimited use cases. My biggest question when I talk about XLM is a lot of people can see XRP making it to $8,000. But they can't see XLM making it there. And I don't understand that. Because they kind of do the same thing. We know XRP is for banks, and we know XLM is person to person or retail. So why can't the price, go that high for XLM? Think about it. It's still dealing with a lot of transactions. It's still, moving a lot of money. And over time, think about how much more money things are going to be in the future. Like, we know with inflation, the prices of everything are up. And the prices will continue to go up. So the price of XLM would have to go up with it to move the same amount of money back and forth. But people can't see XLM getting to those prices, and I don't understand why. So convinced, crypto is a mix of tulips and silver. Many tulips with no real use cases scenario to justify any price. See Bitcoin. Its only use is a store of value. Why can't a real useful coin be good for its utility and a store of value? XRP and XLM make more sense. And they do, because we never seen a utility run. Nobody has. Nobody knows what the price can go up to. We could only speculate the price. A lot of people will base it on market cap. Others will base it on how high it made it in the last cycle. But that was a bull run, driven by Bitcoin. And when you start driving a run off of utility and a new financial system, who knows where the price can go? So World Bank called XRP and XLM a stablecoin. And that scares a lot of people away. Because if you don't know about crypto, and you don't know how XLM will be used in the future, then this makes you think, well, it can never go over $1 because it's a stable coin. I think they called it a stable coin because it has to have a set value to it to move all of that money. And that's where I think the term stablecoin comes from. So what would the monetary value of XLM be? A lot of people speculate that XRP's value has to be $10,000. So would XLM's price then be $5,000? Based on where people think that both of these coins go, where both of these cryptos go in the future. A lot of people say they can easily see XLM hit $5 in a bull run. They also say that XRP can hit $10 in a bull run. But in a utility run, if XRP can make it to 1,000, then XLM should be able to make it to 5,000, right? Based on that. And I'm just speculating here. And I'm not saying that, XLM is going to hit $5,000. I'm just asking more or less, why couldn't it? If XRP is designed to make it to 10,000. So we'll have to wait and see what happens. But no one really knows. So Stellar has great partnerships with Circle. This will be big. And that's the thing. You got to understand, Circle is changing everything. Their USDC is most stable coin I've ever seen. I mean, we see Tether all over the place. We see other stable coins crashing. But USDC has been pretty stable. And now they're getting involved with the euro. And then we see this. This is probably the greatest map you could show anyone who's about to invest in crypto for the first time and they don't know anything about crypto. Because the cryptocurrencies on here are the easiest investment, the safest investment. You know you're not going to lose. And what do we see there? Stellar. And we see Ripple and IBM and HBAR, IOTA, Algorand, XDC. And they're all tied together with Quant, DAG. And people still don't understand that. People are still flooding people out of XLM by saying, oh, that whole partnership with IBM ended. And it didn't. You got to know what you hold. You hold your future. That's the easiest way to put it. You hold your future right now. You're like, think about it, okay? You want to quit your job. You want to, have more free time. Well, how do you get that? You get that by investing, making more money, making money off your investments. So you never want to sell based on something somebody says on Twitter or YouTube. I just try to guide you and show you things that I see, what I would do. And to me, I'm very, very bullish on XLM, XRP, XDC, HBAR, Casper, IOTA, QNT, XDC, all of them. And then we see this, USDC issuer Circle is launching Eurocoin, a new euro-backed stablecoin. And they're partnered with XLM. That's why you cannot think about selling your XLM at a loss because of someone on Twitter saying that, it's going nowhere or it has no use case. The USDC coin running on Stellar, XLM. We've always said XRP for banks, XLM for retail. And that's what you got to understand. You got to know where your cryptocurrency is going to be used in the real world. And I show it to you all the time. We know XLM can be used right now in the real world through MoneyGram. And we know it's going to have so many more use cases and utility in the future. These companies don't stop building when we're in a bear market. Something strange is happening. The grand plan is slowly unraveling. XLM, XRP will be introduced to the people on a mass scale soon. And it's going to happen. I don't know if you ever watch any of my XRP videos, but I just did one today, and I should actually use the same content for this. The U.S. is rushing to get a CBDC done. They're also rushing to get regulatory clarity done as far as cryptocurrency. Why? Because they're lagging behind the rest of the world. So that 2025 date that they announced, I think it's going to be more like 2023, 2024. Because now they're in a rush to keep up with the rest of the world. USDC is the stellar asset used to cash in and cash out with MoneyGram. XLM tokenizes all assets on the Stellar network. XLM must be owned to hold and move assets on the network. Its primary use case and utility, facilitating millions of transactions per day. And I tell you on this channel all the time, if your cryptocurrency that you're holding deals in transactions, it's going to be massive very, very soon. Out of thousands of coins, XLM stands out as the most used, remittance processing over 3,000 transactions per second. So think about that. XRP and XLM are going to handle almost all of the transactions, but they're not going to do it alone. XDC is going to be tied into there also. Then we're going to see IOTA, Algorand, HBAR, Casper, It doesn't mean that one cryptocurrency has to handle all of the transactions. They're all going to be tied together to make this whole thing work. That's why I always tell you on this channel, hold a little of each. Diversify a little bit. Then we see this. XLM has a revolutionary impact across markets and industries, CBDCs, compliance, payments, digital currencies, remittance corridors, trade finance. XLM is simply the future. So think about it when you're holding XLM. You're holding the future. And I mean, at this price, this is a great buy still at this price. I mean, come on. We know where XLM is going to be in the future. And we know it's going to be massive. So with that said, I'm going to wrap up today's video. I want to thank you all for watching. We'll see you in the next one. Have a great night.